If you're an avid watcher and subscriber, you would have seen this bump and run video. Because I know you're all waiting for a car to spaz. So these three I've been very happy with. Perfect backswing. Oh, look at that. And off the back of that video, we've had some subscribers trying out the technique. Here's Al Stewart. Hello, baby Al. A little bit rushed, mate, but you're doing all right. And here's Carter. Not my brother. He's doing it as well. He's having a go. And it's worthy of a Carter spaz and a hip thrust. Come on, Carter, not my brother Carter. Hello, baby. So there's no round vlog this week because I was due to play Red Mountain with Guru Graham. And the last time I played Red Mountain, I shot a 98. Even though I shot a 38 on the front nine, only 2 over par, and shot a 50 on the back nine. But I said to Guru Graham, if I break 90, I'll be super happy. But I shot a 90. The weather was also terrible, so it wasn't the best conditions for vlogging. But look at this, standard fairways and greens in regulation. Pretty shocking. But I was actually really happy with the putting. Still trying the Cam Smith technique, and Guru Graham said it was absolute lunacy. But look, my putting's absolutely terrible, so you've got to try new techniques, and it kind of worked. 33 putts, happy days. So basically, instead of an on-course vlog this week, I'm going to show a little bit of a range session working on my swing, so you can see what my thought process is. And we're trying to basically look at my practice swing and trying to replicate that when I'm looking over the ball and when I'm on course. All right, so it is truly ridiculous that the practice swing, it's compact, it's short, the hands drop first, and I can do it full speed here. So basically my hands drop, but it's the club head path going right below my butt. So it's definitely an in to out swing. But I can't do it when I look over the ball. Well, let's try. And this will be a really steep swing. Hands go straight to the ball, cut across the ball and out to in swing. So I'm basically just trying to replicate the practice swing. So we're trying to get into out to draw the ball. What happens is when I'm over the ball, back swing, happy that it was short, but the hands come straight down to the ball as opposed to dropping the hands back. Club head stays behind to definitely get into out. If anyone knows how to fix that, please comment down below because it is ridiculous. By the way, these are all pitching wedge shots, not 9 irons. I just logged it incorrectly on Shot Tracer. So that was left side of the fairway. That was about 130. But again, it didn't feel anything like the practice swing. I don't know how it feels different. I don't know what it is. That one felt pretty good. So that was right side of the fairway, about 140. I don't know. Let's try one more. Left side of the fairway, again 140. Okay, that last one was a little bit better, and I think it could be that the swing was more compact with this right elbow, and you didn't take the backswing so far up. So that swing felt a lot shorter. I still hit that about 135. I did pull it left though. See, that felt really good. That was middle of the fairway, about 140, 145. So that felt like a much shorter backswing. Whether it was or not, feeling real, no idea. But let's try it again. A bit of a thin, but middle of the fairway. Again, about 140. So these swings have felt really short. So we'll review those in a minute. That felt really good. Fading, middle of the fairway. Again, about 140. So that set of swings were pretty good. Still not dropping the hands at the top of the backswing, thinking hands go to the ball, as opposed to dropping here and then swinging and pushing through. Don't know about that one. Felt a bit better, I think. Still not able to drop those hands. So let's really think about seeing how far out to the right I can swing this one. That's my objective. How far out to the right I can go. So that was a really, really solid strike. I hit that about 160 with a pitching wedge. And that was really thinking about the hands and swinging out to the right. Let's try that again. So thinking really out to the right. And that was dead center down the middle of the fairway, 150 yards. Alrighty, it's time to load up. Those last few felt a bit better because I'm trying to think about swinging as far out to the right as possible. The hands have to drop first in order to get that club head in to out. Just keep trying that then. Okay, that was a massive duffer. Practice swing. It's short, it's compact, and the hands go first. Still not sure if those hands are coming first. Let's think about club head coming late. So it's still very much hit and miss, and as I keep showing with the practice swing, I get it. I get hands coming right past my right thigh and my right knee. But as soon as I go over the ball, it's a chop down. My hands, they don't go anywhere near my thigh, so maybe I need to think to hit my right knee. So we're still thinking swinging out to the right. We're still, by the way, thinking to keep this left shoulder closed as long as possible. Now we're going to think hands go right past the right thigh and the right knee. Let's try that. Yes! Yes! Well, that was beautiful. 140 on line for the 150 marker. Right, that I think was the right feel. Let's try a couple more, then we'll review those swings. Compact swing. Yes! Yes! That's 145 straight down the middle of the fairway. By the way, when I say middle of the fairway, I'm in the middle of this channel here. Right, those two felt super good. Short, compact backswing. Hands come right down past my knee. Come on, Carter. And a bit of a duffer, but straight down there. Right, so I think we're onto something there, but I still feel like the club shaft is coming down too steep to the ball. Again, practice swing. It feels so good. Still thinking, keeping that left shoulder closed. Still thinking to bring these hands right past my thigh knee. Oh God, there's so much to think about. Ridiculous. This is the problem I've had on this challenge, that every single week I have new swing thoughts. I've never had a consistent swing. Every week we're working on something new. I just want to get to the stage where I'm playing a round of golf, I'm standing over the ball, don't need to think about it. I just need to think about enjoying the game and hitting the ball roughly where I want it to go. Good luck, Carter. That was a massive slice. I will still review the swing because the path of the club may have been correct. I just had the club face open. Who knows? That was really nice. So that is 145, just a few yards left of the 150 marker. Don't think I thought about my hands though. What's happening is, I'm thinking, I've got to swing hard. I'm thinking baseball. Thinking, got to get my hands to the ball as quick as possible. Whereas with a golf swing, it's more just drop and push. Let's try drop and push out to the right. Drop and push out to the right. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was right side of the fairway, about 145. Is that the correct field to have? Who knows? But we're thinking drop. See, even when I get this with a pitching wedge, once I start moving up from really 8-iron and above, that's when I start seeing the problems. That was pretty good. That is straight down the middle. Let's just think, drop the hands. That's all we're thinking about. Drop the hands, got it. So that was big old duffer. Let's just try that once more. Impact swing, drop the hands. Yeah, that felt good. I didn't see where that went actually, but the swing felt pretty good. All right, so those last few swings felt better, looked better as well. Definitely feel like I was dropping the hands more. But we're now going to go up to an 8-iron. The longer the club gets, the more I find it's problematic. So we've still got to think compact swing. Drop the hands. That was, it's got to be drop right past that thigh. Come on, Carter. Come on, Carter. Let's swing right out to the right again. See how we do. Compact swing. Oh, that felt good. Pushed it right. But solid strike. We've hit that. Wow. We've hit that 175. Stay closed. Let's get everything down. Get the swing into out. Come on, Carter. Oh, that was so solid. That was really crushed. Straight down the middle. That's carried about 170. Straight down the middle of the fairway. All right, we need to review that swing. Okay, so happy enough with those 8-iron shots. The swing could still be more compact, and we can still always be dropping the hands more first. So let's think more of a compact swing. That was really solid. I'm going to do a couple of 6-irons and then a few hybrids, and then we'll call that a day. As I'm moving up the clubs, the massive issue is the longer the club, the more issues I have with it becoming an out to in swing. So let's really concentrate, getting this massively into out. Come on, Carter. So the big old duffer, straight down the middle of the fairway though, carried about 165 with a 6-iron, which isn't good for a 6-iron, but it had a bit of a draw. Let's try again. That was a slice. So that again, that felt like a massive out to in swing. So come on, short, compact swing, drop the hands, get into out. Hands come down here. Come on, Carter. That was really nice. Terrible ball flight, crappy range ball, but it carried 170, dead straight. Let's try that again. So we're really thinking, getting into out, short, compact swing. Bit of a fader, but that's going to end up middle of the fairway. Let's do one more. So again, we're thinking getting into out, short, compact swing. That was really flush. Just a gentle fader. Again, that carried about 175. Right, so even though they were really flush strikes, completely lost the compact swing, dropping the hands. It was very much a steep swing. So let's really short swing, compact, down, into out. That was really, really flush. That's carried that 180. That felt good, that one. A couple more, then we'll move on to hybrid. Right off the toe, but it's getting down there. Carried about 165, right in the middle of the fairway. Flush. Really flush. Terrible ball flight. It's like a knuckleball. Straight down the middle, 175. Alrighty, so there's still definitely things to work on. I feel the swing is too steep. It's always a work in progress. It's about, most importantly, bringing this swing to the course. Even though my practice swing is still massively different to my over the ball swing. A little bit of progress today. Right, we're playing Red Mountain for the next episode. And they have the skinniest fairways on that course, so you have to have good tee shots. So we have to hit some good hybrids here. So short, compact swing, into out. That was absolutely crushed. That's right at the 225 marker. That was the first swing. I didn't even take a warm-up swing. Was it long? No idea, but it felt good. So let's try that again. So we're thinking again, compact swing. We're thinking, get the hands down. Get into out. Let's try again. That's a fader. But again, absolutely crushed. No, it's dead straight, but at the 225 again. I'm actually hitting the ball the best I've ever hit at any range session ever today. I didn't really come here with a purpose. I came here today to work on the bump and run technique video. It's going to get in. Come on, Connor! I thought, well, let's spaz some balls whilst we're here. It's felt really good today. Terrible ball flight. Left side of the fairway. So we're thinking compact swing, hands down by your thigh. Solid. That's right at the 250. That would have carried about 225. That's a definite out to in swing now. I've noticed that it's become a steep swing again. How do we get this? Feels like it needs to come from the right elbow. Let's try. We're going to swing 50%. It's going to be compact. You're going to keep that right elbow in. Wow, that was huge. Terrible ball flight. Crappy range ball. That was straight down the middle of the fairway, and I really felt like I kept that right elbow in. So that's just a little insight into one of my range sessions. So if anyone's got any feedback or comments, that would be most appreciated. I did in fact go back to the range a couple of days later, and this swing came out of nowhere. Everything slotted into place. This is I think, my sexiest swing I've ever had. Absolutely effortless. The hands dropped, the club head path was down. It was a definite in to out swing. So if you have a look in slow motion, right elbow stays pretty tucked. It's a really short, compact backswing. The hands initiate the swing. The club head path is down, out and around, into out, creating a nice draw. And it was just effortless power and 175 yard 6-iron. Come on, Carter! Down the middle.